Hey, look at there. We're live with Don from Melbourne, Florida. 76 and mostly cloudy. You know what it's going to be. We're going to have a great show because we're just going to stand around and talk. Well, I'm going to sit anyway because that's what I like doing. Yes. And what is it today that we like the most? Well, it's National Peanut Butter Day. So why don't you grab yourself some pieces of bread and get yourself a peanut butter bread to just enjoy. Or as my son likes to do, he gets a jar of peanut butter and sucks down some peanut butter by itself. Wow, that's what I say. Hey, we like to say thank you to all those folks that show up. I do appreciate it. I appreciate Don Barton when he showed up the other day. Hey, let's see here. Yeah. That sounds only reasonable to me. How about you folks? Leave a comment below. Yeah, why don't we just get in here and say what's happening? Yeah, that's what we do. We just have some news breaks every now and then. And you know what? I'm just getting in here and talking today because the other day I was sitting around and this is what the subject got going. My mind was just buzzing with thoughts like a particular caffeine bee. Huh? What did I say? Caffeinated bee. Maybe that's better, huh? It's as if the universe has conspired to turn my brain into a carousel of captive ideas, from contemplating the meaning of life while sipping my morning coffee of Joe to pondering the existence of parallel dimensions while waiting in line. My thoughts have become an intellectual amusement park. It's almost comical how these profound amusements have infiltrated every nook and cranny of my consciousness, leaving no room for small talk or shallow conversations. Maybe it's time to start charging admission for people to witness the mental circus. Alas, as I embrace these wonderful thoughts, I can't help but chuckle at the absurdity and undeniable pleasure of entertaining such whimsical notions. After all, who needs boring reality when there's extraordinary, boy, I got that word out hard, array of ideas floating around in my brain? Yeah, that's the way it happened. Yeah, we just got a little announcement there. I should be making my reservation shortly. I hope you do too, because we want to see you. I'm just plugging around, thinking about things I want to say, because it's the day we talk. I think I'm going to go with a Talking Wednesday. It sounds reasonable to me. Every Wednesday will be Talking Wednesday, where I'll just sit here and spew out trash, or it's good news, or bad news, or even just some general bullshit. See, the hippo's looking forward to it. How about you? Remember, you can leave a comment in every one of you. Oh, it looks like we're having a little bit of internet issue, but stick with us, okay? All right. This is from USA Facts. Soybeans account for 11.6% of U.S. goods sent to China. Integrated circuits used for manufacturing electronic devices constitute 6.1. Other top products to China include blood and vaccines for medical and pharmaceutical purposes, cars and vehicles, and corn for food production for livestock feed. Yeah, I don't know about you, but that just sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me. Hey, as always, we like to say thank you to showing up, each and every one of you. I do appreciate it. I got a good one here, man. Where's that at? There it is. No, there it is. Okay. Now that we got that out of the way, and remember, we're using Streamyard for doing our live stream. So if you want to get in here and do some live streaming, check out the link in the description. As of January 23rd, 2024, the doomsday clock remains at 90 seconds to midnight. This setting, unchanged since January 2023, significantly is the closest humanity has ever been to global catastrophe, according to the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists who maintain the clock. The decision to keep the hands unchanged was influenced by several ongoing threats that include, but not limited to, the war in Ukraine, the ongoing conflict, and its potential for nuclear escalation remain a major concern. And we don't need that nuclear stuff going crazy over there. If you guys want to know what nuclear war is all about, go to Hiroshima and Nagasaki, okay? Climate change. The bulletin emphasized the urgency of addressing climate issues, highlighted to its potential of devastating consequences. Now, that one I ain't too sure about because I just don't buy into climate change BS. Biothreat. COVID-19 pandemic and the possibility of future pandemics are also considered significant threats. What? Germ warfare is a threat? Well, it sure could be. Disinformation and disruptive technologies, the misuse of information and potential damages of emerging technologies are additional factors contributing to this current setting. While the doomsday clock is not predictable of the future, it serves as a stark reminder of the challenges facing humanity and the needs for urgent action to address them. The bulletin encourages individuals and governments to work towards reducing these threats and building safer environments. Well, that would be nice, but I tell you what, they don't want it. Hey, let's remember, you can always leave a comment. And if you do comment, I will mention your name next show. Okay? What do you say? What are you going to do today? I think I'm going to go have some fun. Oh, I tell you what, did I tell you about riding a Euro the other day? I was out riding it. I had a great ride, but I set my limitations anymore. If the wind gets above 13 miles an hour, I don't ride. It blew my ass all over the place. And one of the guys with us, he lost his head bandana and the saddlebag. That's how bad it was. It was like 17 miles per hour. That's unsafe motorcycle riding. And it didn't matter whether you were going east, west, north, south. There was always a wind out there. You would have thought it was a storm. Well, I tell you what. You be good. Peace. We'll see you on Friday, if not sooner.